The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament...
It's Van Basten! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Totti. Puskás. Odo. Aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta finds himself offside. Davids. Now it's Pedri. Totti cuts out the pass. And here's Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Totti. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two...
Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, that's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. Davids. Pedri. And he's in on goal. Great chance! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries to pass it through. Batistuta. Well, there's the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Batistuta. Can he finish? Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
There will be 3 minutes at
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Batistuta. Number 5.
And so we're off again.
Francesco Totti. Number 8.
That looks a good ball through. And the shot, real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Kukcu.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's there to retrieve it. Bayer. Cruyff. Now it's Batistuta. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's cut it out, and he's heaved it away. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Raul, can he get it through? Thuram is flagged offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution in progress.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is on his own. Big chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And it's going to be another corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Mbappe getting this one clear. Conte! What a hit, the save was firm.
Bangladesh are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, no joy this time. And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. There's a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! He scores! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more? And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Bangladesh absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens...
Hazard! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hakimi.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
And it's made its way to him.
Fires it in low.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Dixon. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Oh no, what has happened here? Eder Militao. Hazard, given the lift of his goal.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Has a look and plays it forward. It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Dixon.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
He's one-on-one! Now, who's going to be... Takes a shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How very smart. He just got it right.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now that's well seen too. Scholes. And he was quick to react. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Puskas. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That has not gone well.
Oh, what's he done?
Driven forward.
And they win it back again.
Looking to play him in. Kukçu. Puskas. And it's Henderson. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jordan Henderson. It's a promising position. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bangladesh really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Tries to pass it through. Shoots!
Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Jordan Henderson.
Bangladesh have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has a look up. And he's quick to get it clear again. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Good take, and is he in?
Shot a goal!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi. Judge, surely! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to...
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And he is just ripping it up! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rijkaard. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Messi reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
He's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right. One of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rummenigge. Oh, he's been caught napping. Quality ball. And this is Torres. Oh, what a mistake! Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, a robust challenge. Marquinhos cuts it out. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Griezmann. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Thuram makes the interception. Scholes. That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
Hangs one in. Big header! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Pete.
Takes a shot! Rui Costa gets flagged offside. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
In towards the back stick. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Law.
Bangladesh certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Fernando Torres. Half-time getting close now. And this is Griezmann. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Law demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He slings it in. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Staff room immediately. Substitution on the field. Number 25, Fernando Torres.
So off we go once more.
Pushkash.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi. Number 9, Johan Cruyff.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's picked out the run. Marquinhos. Scholes. Now it's Messi. Law. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Law does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Hit into the middle. Gets his head on it! He's scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is threatening. And the shot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's Belletti.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Hullet. He's found a way through. They get a throw in. Beckham. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Messi. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's Drogba! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
Please make sure
that was so very, very good.
From the regional police
voted
department.
man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
ভাই প্লেয়ারে মাথাটা গরম করে লাইতেছিল আমার এমন মেজাজটা গরম হইতেছিল টাইমের আগে মুন্ডে চাইছে সব ভাইঙ্গা লাগে প্লেয়ার বলে রান মেক করে না
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home. Good evening to you.
জায়গা আর খেলুন না মাথা গরম বানায় রাখলি আল্লাহ হাফেজ।